You sure do.
And more power, baby. More power, baby. More power, baby. More power, baby.
That's right, it's MoPowah Monday. Time to get set and watch some Giggity truck action from Phoenix. Last race before the playoffs start. Last chance to lock yourself in. Might see some crazy action going on out there tonight. Got NRG with me as always this week, and special guest here in the booth, Mr. Putty Pie himself.
Putty Pie.
No, my name's still Gotro. What are you talking about? I like potato salad.
That's right. Yeah, it's still Gotcha, I forgot.
Thanks for having me up here, guys. I know it's a little bit last minute, but as always, we've normally been chatting, hanging out the last couple of weeks too.
Take your invite.
Lots substitution for the one and only MoPowah Monday. There is no substitution for it, but just to be up here with you guys, I feel special.
Hey, you guys can take your invites whenever.
Yeah, some of these guys, I'm hoping they're hoping they got some Twisted Tea up under the hood tonight.
That Twisted Tea definitely had MoPowah.
And he struts off to get another 2 afterwards. But yes, fantastic. Twisted Tea is now going to be giant now. If you're not drinking Twisted Tea, then I don't know what to say.
Yeah, they
Except for this
definitely got
Keystone,
free
still tastes
promotion.
delicious over here.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to catch me drinking any more Twisted Teas. I don't drink them often anyway, so.
I don't think I've ever had one.
They're all right.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah. All right,
They just don't taste good, apparently, when they're upside your head.
No, yeah, I don't think I want them. That don't sound very good. But we got Sal and Stag starting front row. It's a familiar sight. You got Justin Shackett and Napa fan right behind them. And I guess while we're getting underway here, I will go ahead and pull up some points so we can kind of go over that here.
Keys to victory tonight, D. Don't get wrecked. I think that'd be a good one, right? As they're 4 wide behind back here.
Oh, yeah. Don't get wrecked. Make it to the finish.
Go faster than everyone else.
Yeah, that's pretty much it right there.
Looking at the points for these guys, they won't have to pit in this stage, by the way. Even if they go green the whole way, they won't have to. But sitting here looking, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 winners in this series. And so the guys, there's a lot of the guys who can get in with a win tonight that are in the top 10. But the next, there's a group of them here.
Contact in the back.
Dirt Dog, Brian SP, Kamikaze, and Heavy Duty are all sitting in the top 10 without a win.
Yeah,
so,
we've come to expect contact in the back here on Monday's pudding. We just kind of let it slide half the time.
And Sean T, I'm going to say this right now. Sean T is fired. He is fired. There was a reason why I picked that 26 truck, because it's orange and white. Now he's back here running P yellow. I do not accept that. That is unacceptable. As you were just talking about him in the points right there, needs a win to solidify it. But he's been consistent all year. One of those guys, too, great guy to talk to, shows up every week, excited, helps the team out. So, but yeah, he's fired for at least next week because he's not in that traditional orange and white truck. As he gets pinched up into the wall by Brian SP right there.
Well, yeah, Justin Shackett takes the lead. He's got a couple wins on the season. But yeah, Sean T's prime example of what showing up every week can do. You don't necessarily have to get that win. You just got to show up every week and get those finishes. And a lot of times that'll help you put yourself in the playoffs. And he has the most points without a win. He's sitting in the top 5 in points. So pretty good regular season for him all around.
Good to see Guitar back too. Guitar back here. He had to take a couple weeks off there. Congratulations to him on his engagement. But great battle up here for the lead, especially with Sal and Stags. You can hear him. I did mute him just because I didn't want to get a little distracted. As you all know, I do get easily distracted.
No.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, two MoPowah trucks, or sorry, NRG trucks, trying to chase down the 38 right now.
They do have MoPowah, but the 38 definitely is showing a little bit MoPowah right now.
Napa fan in fourth, I believe. Unless that just changed. Yep, he's right there in fourth.
I don't like how they reconfigured this. That's called a backstretch now. That used to be a front stretch. Turn 1 that is now turn 4. I don't like how they did here. You know.
I like it, but it's still, I catch myself referring to the turns as the wrong turns all the time. I still haven't gotten used to it.
The start finish line is still not in the right place.
No,
at least they got a cactus there, though. They got a cactus, but
that is our good buddy Duck Humor's biggest gripe. The start finish line's not even in the right place.
You see a lot of people right up here, like the leader Justin. I think that if you're going to quote unquote cut down there, that's one of the best ways to do it. Some people cut that so much that when you come up into the new turn 1, throws your apex off.
It's hard to pass there in turns 1 and 2. You got to run that middle of the high line to maintain speed through there. The 4 pulled it off, but
yeah, somebody going around.
These NRG trucks, they are just getting ready to gangbang on Shackett right there. That's not a good thing.
Whoa. Well, I will say, Shackett, the move that he made to take the lead originally, he was between both them guys coming off turn 2. He was in a MoPowah sandwich, and he.
Hey, Badger wants to know why he can't hear the trucks. Do you not have the volume on? I can hear the trucks on my microphone, but it's a little bit different. He said he can't hear them.
See, I was told early in the season to turn it down because they couldn't hear us. So
yeah, turn it down, not turn it off.
I didn't turn it. Do y'all want to do it? Do y'all want to run this broadcast?
I've never done a broadcast before. I'm just learning. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing out there in YouTube. Like we got 8 people viewing.
I'm asking the people in YouTube comments. Do they want to do it? If not, then shut the hell up.
Wow. D apparently needs to get himself a Twisted Tea to calm down right now. Whoa.
I need a cigarette.
Yeah. Well, I told you my story earlier, so I got another 3.5 hours. But yeah.
Now, I just pulled up the broadcast. You can vaguely hear him, but
I can't hear the trucks. Shut up.
Damn it, bad.
Was it bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad. I don't feel as bad for snapping now.
Good battling still up here between those NRG trucks and Justin Shackett, Dan. Sal Staggs, and now they got some company too.
If Bad was doing the broadcast, we'd hear his TV in the background. So,
hey, you're right.
He's still up front though, swapping back and forth for the lead.
We got a Creed sighting out there. What's up, Creed? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, you're not going to watch me get beat at basketball tonight. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it.
Well, beating and banging between second and third place there for a second.
Oh, like I said, right there, Sal just cuts that track off.
Yeah,
but
he goes way down there. Like, that's lower than I think I've seen anyone else.
And see, look how much higher he's up right there where they that third place truck. He's hit that apex and runs that yellow line. Again, I don't know if... I mean, different strokes for different folks, I guess, right? I don't cut it that much, though. But what are you going to do? I'm just up here to fill in and eat potato salad.
Yeah, I mean, I see... Never mind, I thought I seen someone going down pit road, but I was wrong.
And bad for you still. It's still sexier than your voice, Steve. Oh, contact back there. I can't tell if somebody got loose or a little bit of a lag issue. I know the servers have been so fantastic, real nice Clark type lately. Real nice, Clark. Yeah, real nice.
I want to thank 704 for putting out such a great product.
Sal's starting to pull away, though, on those old tires, too, like you said. Getting set up. Feeling comfortable.
Napa fans moved up into second now. Past Shackett and the 51 and Stags. That 51 and 38 got a little battle
Did they
brewing.
use their? Yeah, did they use their trucks up too?
I don't know, but they're banging off each other multiple times the last couple laps.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
No real harm, though. I mean, it's just good
No, just
battling.
racing.
That's one thing I do like about the trucks. You can kind of put a door to someone a little bit, not completely mess them up like you would in the Cup cars. And you breathe on someone else's car, and then they just go flying.
Guitar back here by himself. Icy back here, our season opener truck winner in presets. Back here by himself. Good little brewing back here with Dank in that 87, the 99. The 87 just came in, driving her in deep. Moves that, try to move Dank out of the way.
We have seen that 99 do that to other folks as well this season.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it happens. You know? It happens.
These two, well, I'll just put Monday nights in general, both races. I mean, we've had some really good finishes. We've also had some bad races, but overall, I will say that overall the racing has gotten better since the beginning of the season, and hopefully that'll carry over into the playoffs that start next week.
Well, the last couple of weeks of you guys in the Cup Series preset and custom, man, I mean, I've had to retire to go get 2 bottles of oxygen. You guys have always been, this just barn burner finishes.
Yeah, I don't see that being any different over the course of the next month. There's a lot of racing this week. We got to make up. Whoa, it was a 51. Was that the end of the stage, or was that a caution?
Yeah, that was the end of the stage there.
Yeah, the old Xfinity guys are back on a Tuesday night tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be like that the next 2 weeks.
Yep. Can't wait. Love it.
Who got second, third? Shackett and Heavy Duty?
Heavy Duty made his way back up there, too. Where's that? Eternal Rest. Back here in the 18. Dirt Dog in the 40. Icy's teammate. Running for formerly known as Shin Motorsports, now known as Proctology Motorsports over there.
Sal, don't forget the pit, but was that a Shackett and Heavy Duty in second and third?
No, Napa got second. And Stags got third, I believe.
Yeah, he's starting in third right there. So here you guys go. Green flag in Phoenix in the air. Stage 2. Do you think any of these guys were probably banking on a caution to get their setup in and within the first stage?
That's a good question, actually, because I know they'll have to.
Because I know somebody was setting up for either way. I know somebody, they was like, well, I'm going to bank on it both ways. Coming into turn 1 as the old, I guess. The old turn 1 right there, 2-3 wide.
Sal shoots it down below the apron.
I mean, he just dang near clipped the pit exit wall right there. Sal is just loving to cut that and eat that, that gets hard on the brakes. But you can see it looks like, in my opinion, he's got to get on the brakes just a little bit harder to get that turn, and it's giving everybody right behind him a chance to keep right there with him.
Heavy Duty trying to get second away from Sal.
Good battling up there, too. There's that 00.
He really
and
gains
his
ground
guitar
there when he cuts it. And depending on when you lift.
Opinion.
Yeah, depending on when you lift.
They will not have to pit this stage either. And if they can manage their tires in the third stage, they won't have to pit there either. They'll be able to make it on fuel. But I think this track's rough on tires. It's going to definitely come down to saving. And if there's any cautions, which we were caution-free so far.
Ooh, Heavy Duty with a little tap to the floor right there.
I think you're 2 laps short and stage 3 in tires, if I remember correctly. So, can you save tires? Everybody hates a fuel mileage race in RG. Who hates a tire saving race?
Tire is a little more understandable. Just because, I mean, you don't see too many. I mean, there's only a handful of tracks like that. Atlanta's one of them. Vegas is another. Vegas, yeah. I mean, there is a bunch of them that are like that, but I'd rather it come down to tires. I'd rather it come down to none of them. I'd rather just see them race it out. But
good move back here, by the way. I didn't mean to cut you off there, RG. That 00 right behind Staggs had a move on him, had a little bit of a run. He checked up and he avoided it, you know. So good situational awareness. As right as I say that, now he drives into him, gives him a little bit of a bump. That's probably not going to make the 51 happy there, but that again looks like a little racing. But great job, not just a lap ago come in and tank him.
Napa fan, he also has a handful of wins on the season. He was on a hot streak there for a while. I think he had won like two out of three races at one point in the middle of the season. I know he's got a handful.
And 00 crushes that wall cut, and something happened to it. That thing is a 10 can now. Goodness.
My bet would be the easiest spot to mess up on this track is going into turn 3 and hitting that inside wall.
I think that's might have what happened because he was right there racing at that 51, but damage on here in Giggity Racing, that is definitely going to hinder it a little bit.
Heavy Duty's made his way up to third and it's kind of stalled out here behind the 4 truck. Hadn't been able to get by him yet.
You're talking about that 26 paint scheme. I have never. That must be one of the new ones because I have not seen that one yet.
I've never seen it either, but yeah, he's fired for not running the orange one. He knows that. You know, what are you going to do? Maybe he's trying to change his luck up with my superstition of orange. But the 18 truck of Eternal Rest back here, he's got some damage to that right front of that Toyota too, it looks like, and that 00 is trying to get back up to him in that crumpled up can. So,
excuse me. Napa, he's up there a little ways, and he's running I mean, it's just crazy seeing all the different lines going down what is the front stretch now. It just blows my mind.
There's a little
like
battle.
that.
There's a little 3-truck battle for second brewing though, between the 4, the 21, and the 38. Just see 38 try to dive it in below the 21 right here.
Oh, and yeah, that 99 right there. I believe that's Dank. That sludge in the test car, or the test truck, he drove it into old turn 1 right there and dang near clipped that wall. That could have been very disastrous for all of these guys. Did a good job of keeping it up, but man, I don't know how much closer he could get to it though.
Yeah, the last thing you want is someone to hit that and you're behind them because they just shoot right back up the track. Usually doesn't end well for anybody.
Justin Shackett trying to get by for third.
And
we got Extreme Dirt Racing out there. What's up, RD? I know it's weird to see you up here on a Monday. And Country Caliber says, "Puddin', please open up in OnlyFans." I don't know what that means. I don't know. Only country.
I'd subscribe to it.
Right, same.
What am I missing out here?
We'll talk about it after the race.
10-4, no problem.
I mean, I guess the best way to put it is it's basically like a site you can subscribe to people's pages and like
they could put videos and pictures of whatever they want up there. It could be it could be adult content. It could be videos of me racing NASCAR Heat 5. You never know.
Oh, great! I would just walk around with one of those helmets and a YouTube, just doing whatever I want out here in Vegas, seeing how much I can get away with.
I mean, we have talked in the past about we should just open up our own Giggity OnlyFans.
Yeah. Be able to monetize and get a viewer count then.
Heck yeah. We could really get some money rolling in.
Truck seem to spread out here a little bit in stage 2. You can see some people getting loose, like you said. Tires wearing out. Still no caution. Some of these guys probably want to see one. Some of these guys don't.
All right, I got it. Here's new marketing strategy. We're gonna come up with a Giggity calendar for 2021, and each month is gonna be.
Can I be Mr. August?
Team photos of everyone wearing banana hammocks and stuff.
Oh no! Alrighty then. I just wanted to be Mr. August. I didn't need all Team August.
And you want the KMS August? That'd be a hot spreadsheet, ooh, buddy. And they were pulling away from each other for a minute, but now this top 5 is kind of all back here together.
Yeah, the battle for the lead brewing up with the 4 and the 24 now.
Yeah, my New Year's Eve plans. You guys knew what I was going to do too. My New Year's Eve plans got spoiled because of that unfortunate accident up in Tennessee, which anybody affected, man, I'm glad that nobody, thoughts and prayers to the families and everybody up there. Glad no one was, quote unquote, seriously injured up there. But they ruined that because now there's 2 ways into the strip, and they are all very highly monitored by the police. So, yeah, I'm not scared of what I was going to do. It's just I had to have a little liquid courage to do it, and the wife refused to participate, and I'm not driving down there one way in and one way out of that situation. So that blew up my New Year's Eve in Vegas.
Dean out there saying that he's still waiting on his Giggity Christmas card. You're going to have to get a hold of Tatty about that one.
Well, yeah, keep waiting. Want in one hand, buddy, and
maybe
the
next
rest.
Year.
24 cut below the 4, though, trying to get the lead back. Nice little battle brewing for the lead right here. I like it.
I am seeing it, yeah.
They're racing clean, too.
Yeah, this whole, top 5. Whoa, heavy duty gets a little washed up there. Gets into 51.
The 24 takes the stage right there at the end.
Good racing by the teammates up there, too. Good racing by them. And I think Shackett's going to end up getting that 3rd right there, too. So, 2 NRG trucks, and Justin is going to round out those points-paying positions. Here in Giggity, you only get points in stages for the top 3.
Well, Staggers didn't get in the top 3.
Yeah, Napa fans are no control.
He got 5th. And Sal is in the chat, giving props to Napa. That was good battling.
Country says he'll open up one only if I do. I have one word to that.
See, I don't want to have to subscribe to both.
Bet.
You guys should open up one together. I like that idea.
That could be even crazier. Man, the stuff we used to do 20 years ago, golly, you just get a slap on the wristboard back then. Nowadays, we would have definitely got a warning. Where was technology like this back when we were crazy? Well, at least when I was a crazy kid. You guys are still kids.
I'm catching up on 30 here, Puddin'.
Oh, that's cute. I remember when I turned 30.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to get you some Depends for your birthday this year.
I was just going to say, how about some Polly Dent instead? That would work better.
Well, whatever. I mean...
Great battle. We're starting stage 3 again. I'm not trying to take away from, what is this, guys? The MoPowah Monday.
Hey.
I just like potato salad. I'm Delgatro.
Hey, if you want to talk about the racing, then go ahead. Somebody's got to.
Right.
Somebody's got to. Well, I've been told that people do not care for my commentating skills, so I don't want to annoy everybody.
Wait, who said that? They got beef?
Buy one, get one deal, Puddin' and Country McLovin says. That could be bad. That could be really bad for everybody, but yeah, that's a great idea. No, I've had some messages, people saying that they don't care for my voice or the way I do it, so I'm, like I said, plus, again, this is your all's night. I appreciate the invite up here, just filling in too. Del Gatro's a buddy of mine, but just filling in for him tonight.
You do a ton in the booth anyway. I mean, don't matter what booth and Giggity it is. I mean, you're a part of it no matter what. So.
Yeah, You get so frustrated at some of the racing, but man, the things that people do here in Giggity is the 51 checks up real hard. He had a good run on the 4 right there of Sal. Not to get into his teammate, his Napa is right there too. But there's so much that Giggity has done for so many people out there too. You can't take away for that. This is a whole big family, and honesty is key. So if somebody says, "Hey, you sound like a white Steve Urkel," I appreciate it. At least you're telling me the truth.
We're definitely seeing a different line from the 4 this time. Like I said, they're
trying to save
probably
tires, 2 laps short.
They're gonna have to save a little bit of tire. You might as well get it out of the way now and not lose any positions in the process. If
the way these guys are racing up front, though, I don't see any tire saving going on at the moment.
Now the 4 is staying up on that apron. Now the 24 is as well. Apparently a lot of people do know that is a easy way to save tire here.
You know what an easy way to save tires is? Pit now so you don't have to later.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You'll get trapped 2 laps down here.
Easily.
You go 2 laps down if you go down pit road here. But if you know
we
you're
haven't
going to be
seen a caution
free.
Yeah, we haven't seen one, so don't bank on it. If you're a gambling person, now's the time not to gamble on that.
38 looked to the inside of the 4 there for just a second, tucked it back in.
Great battle back there for 4th, 5th, and 6th, too. Duty doesn't know where he wants to go. That's the thing on Sliders trucks. You'd almost have to assume some of these guys ran a little bit of a tighter setup, banking on this long run, and probably some of these guys might have ran a looser setup, thinking that they were going to get some more cautions out there.
Cautions out.
Now we talk about it.
Out.
So now that, unless we see another one, they should be good to go.
Yeah, they'll be good to go at the end. Dank has a ton of damage. I'm guessing it might have had something to do with him. Dirt Dog's back here with a little bit of damage. He's by himself. Not sure what happened, but that's definitely going to upset the guys who were already trying to save the tire.
It's really cool to see the progression of a lot of these guys, too, from when I first got into Giggity and, watched the development series and every bit. There's quite a few people out there that have really impressed me with their driving skills and their improvement level, and Dirt Dog is definitely at the top of that list. He's in the top 3.
I tell you what, we got some gamblers here.
Brian SP.
And guitar. But, no. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, what happened there?
That was weird.
I think everybody said, "Excuse me, we're going to go down here and try to get back."
Oh, you didn't take tires? We did. Bye.
That's exactly what happened right
there. Going back to, the guys up and coming and everything, there was several weeks in a row at the beginning stretch of the season that were getting picked up from developmental, and they would win their first races in the truck series. Like the first week they're in here, they win. It's happened multiple times.
Justin Shackett gets into heavy duty, which also gets into the 0-0 back here, 3-wide battle. But of all things, too, Mr. Potato Salad himself could have won his very first race, but the guy in his ear, his team owner, guys, we should say that as we see Sludge getting banged up a little bit, told him to pit with the leaders instead of to go one more, because every time I go one more, it comes back to bite me. If he would have won that, your buddy Dell could have got his inaugural win, but he has 2 on the season now.
Yeah, and Ice, he's up here in the top 5. He was the points leader for the longest time. And then he had a rough stretch of weeks, had to miss a few weeks as well. He's still locked in with a win, but...
he was the Daytona winner.
I wish I had the points format here in front of me. That way I could try to do points and see who our regular season champion is going to be. But I think Napa fan going into this race had a 15-point lead, so I'm thinking he's going to take the regular season team.
Oh, the contact again back here with the 23. 23 just trying to... I don't know if he's frustrated, got a faster truck. Something gets into the 00, gets into the 26, gets into that 87, a monster back there, works his way around it, and once again, it's not how you race, it's what happens when you race, and contact back there, unfortunate circumstances for those guys. They were moving their way up, but that 23 dark blue truck is saying, I don't know where you guys are at, but where I'm from, trucks puts plows on it, and he just was snow plowing a little bit right there, trying to get his way up to the front. That's Phoenix. You give somebody an inch, they'll take that mile.
We got 12 to go on. Why is my phone in 240p? What is this, 1999?
Oh, yeah. You like seeing everything in giant squares, don't you?
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Monster Pollock's still back here battling out. Something else, again, a lot of these guys we've seen elsewhere, you guys in the booth included, man, Giggity has expanded. It's not just, racing in a Heat 5 anymore. There's baseball, soon to come football. We got basketball going on. So even if you guys out there don't care for this, or you may not be good at basketball, like Puddin, who's 0-15, but loves to play. I mean, anything out there, Joe. We've got other leagues always looking as we see more contact back here a little bit with that 87 and 00 again. I think that was just racing, but
Meanwhile, up front, the 4 and the 24 battling it out still. 4 looking below the 24, trying to get this lead late.
Ooh, Brian SP, and that he was one of those guys who didn't take tires, scrapes the wall, it looks like, so that gamble is not paying off for him.
It's make or break time now. We're coming to 9 to go as they cross the start finish. These laps are going to wind off pretty quick.
Can I say this? It's balls to the walls time? Can I say that?
I think you can say that. I've said worse.
Okay, testicular fortitude is in effect. How's that? Does that sound more professional?
Hey, that works for me. I don't care.
There you go.
Is it
What
the 3?
is going on? The 51 is lagging really bad on my screen.
Yeah, he wasn't.
No, don't say it's a server issue again, because yep, I'm on it with him right now too. I don't know if it's him or the servers. We saw this last night somewhere else, and he didn't have any problems earlier, so I don't think it's him.
I don't think it's really affecting what's going on in the race right now. I think it's just what we're seeing. Because I'm trying to pay attention if it affects the 24 a whole lot. It doesn't really look like it is right now.
Justin Shackett back here in that 38, one of our front runners earlier, sitting back here in this 5th spot. How's that going to maintain for him? Looks like Heavy Duty Racing's got around him in that beautiful, I'm going to call it pink, some people might call it purple, but the old pinky pudding, everybody says. Yeah, how'd that name even come about?
Because you used to drive a pink car.
That's why I still drive a pink car now, but still. Hey, I support Tatas, man. Breast cancer awareness, always, just like everything else. Support the Tatas. Napa fan up here trying to track down that Ford truck.
Yeah, once that 4 got by, it seems like he's been able to check out here. Maybe they can battle it out like they did at the end of stage 2. As coming down to not too many laps to go here, probably about 5 to go. Top 3 have checked out from the rest of the field for the time being. A caution would throw a wrench into all of it, though. '24 trying to get to the bumper.
Trying to do anything you can. Now's the time to have those good 4 fresh tires. Dives it in right there. Goes below that yellow line. Cuts a little bit off there, but doesn't seem to game in anything. Now there he goes all the way back. Sound like I said, he's like a butcher, man. He's just cutting a lot of fat off of that track.
If it's got pavement, he's not afraid to run it.
That's, yeah.
Next time by, it'll be 2 to go for the 4.
Yeah, he's definitely getting around these corners a little bit easier than that 24 and starting to gap him just a little bit. 51 Stag starting to close in on the 24 for second. Well, he was, and then I don't know. Lap to lap, it looks like it's a ping pong between who 24 is closer to, the 4 or the 51. That is white flag this time right here.
Yep.
Oh, Napa's now doing that too. Cut all the way up. War truck up there. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get to that tailgate.
He's going to have one more shot
unless
here
he
going
gives
into
him a
3.
little bit of that old bump now, down going into the old turn 1. He can't get there. Oh, yeah, he can't. But it's not going to work. He did it. He tried too hard right there.
Off of turn
Napa
4,
Finn,
Sal.
winner tonight. Take it away. I'm going to let you call your own winner right there, buddy.
Hey, I'll tell you what. It's always easy when one of them guys wins because
All right, I've unmuted the winner for the night. Sal, how was the battle there for
Man, that was great.
stage 2 and the win there with Napa?
Hell yeah.
How'd you manage to hold him off?
I'm not really sure. I don't know if Stag having
RG,
a
I'll
little
be
bit
right
of a
back.
lag kind of had an effect on him at one point because we were side by side for about 15 laps there in both stages, and then once Stag's kind of had his thing, it put me in front of Napa, and then I was kind of able to run better lines with being able to run a little higher off the corner since we weren't side by side. And that might have been just kind of enough for what I needed to get, just enough of a gap where I could just kind of hold him off.
Now, when you saw that caution come out, did that kind of throw the strategy out the window of saving tires, or?
I mean, not really. I ended up not having to save tires. I was going to be able to run a good 30 or so laps, and it was only 28 in stage 3. So just kind of watching my tire wear in the first 2 stages, I knew I could just kind of keep going as hard as I was going. I was hoping it was going to keep going just because I knew I could make it, and I wasn't sure if maybe Napa Fan wouldn't be able to. But I mean, it all worked out. It was all just kind of the same. I didn't have to change how I drove the whole time.
Well, good win. That gives you more momentum heading into the playoffs.
yeah, that was really fun race to watch. That was a good race all around, man. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to race. Napa was just a blast to race with. His move at the end of the second stage to win the second stage was a work of art. It was awesome.
Yeah,
and
I did see that. That was
just great. It was a great race with him.
all right. Well, what's the first week for the playoffs in the trucks?
Richmond. Richmond would be week 1.
Oh God, I hate Richmond.
Well, that's probably what the rest of your competition is wanting to hear. But you took the win tonight. Good job.
Good job, man. Both of y'all. Really, MoPowah, baby.
MoPowah, baby.
MoPowah, baby. All right, with
Thanks a
that.
lot, guys.
Oh, yeah. That'll about wrap it up for this first broadcast, the preset race. Stay tuned as we'll bring you the what are they called? The custom race here. Take 2.
Take 2.
Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Unless we got a rundown of the top 5 real quick.
Oh, yeah, I do actually have it right here. Obviously, we got Sal P1, Napa Fan P2, Stags P3, Justin Shackett, who had an overall really good race, was really strong pretty much the entire time, got P4, and then Heavy Duty got a top 5.
All right. That about wraps this one up then. See y'all in just a few minutes. MoPowah, baby.